Okay, January 14, I'm going to try another mold, silicone mold made from wax. This is paraffin plastic bags, a little bit of cornstarch, and some stearic acid mixed together, and some green food coloring, which did not dissolve well, so it gives it kind of a green tinge, but it's a little blotchy since it's not soluble in wax. I'm going to go with attempt to do a tool change. It's going to be both sides of a mold, so I'll cut it apart when I'm done. I'll machine one half here and one half here with little registration nubs. I'm going to do the first pass of the big areas with a 1/4 inch mill. I'm going to run it as minimum rotational speed, and I'm going to have the origin at the center because I don't have well-defined edges on this material. I flattened it. I'm going to start from the center and go out. So let's see how the zeroing goes. So the XY zero will be on the center and Z will just be touched off. And then I'm going to do a tool change to a 1/8 inch ball mill for the fine features, and then I'll have to re-zero the Z at least for that cutter. So let's find the middle. And one of the uncertainties is I don't know whether the Z0 is going to be the Z0 of the plane as it is in that operation, or whether it's going to be the Z0 of the surface as it is right now. So that's something I don't understand. We'll find out. So I'm just going to eyeball the center. I should have plenty of margin because this piece is a lot bigger than the finished part. And I've got a 2 millimeter surface offset, so this should mill 2 millimeters below my touch-off point to allow me to deal with having this not be flattened and so on. So here we go. Okay, that's the touch. I'm going to call that XYZ0. Now I'm going to load the file, and here we go. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that the tool change operation is coded wrong because it never stopped. It says it's complete. Never stopped and asked for a tool change. So it's and it drilled these holes were supposed to be drilled, supposed to be milled with the 1/8 inch ball end mill and make little cones. You can see my registration pins. The idea is that this face, this gets cut out and it makes a mold in the other direction on top of this piece. And this hole is too big, and it's supposed to have a chamfer, and then these are supposed to be little tapered pins that match this, and you can see it left this little nick which never got milled out. And you saw where it moved the router out and then back, so that should have been a pause where I changed the tool and re-zeroed it, but I need to read up on how to properly do that. So this is the idea, and gonna have to get another piece of wax and start over again. And the only thing that gets lost, of course, is all the chips that I mill out. Then I can recast another piece of wax and try again. But it's close. It makes a really nice finish here on this. This surface finish here is really nice, so that's going to make a nice mating flat surface for pressing against the other thing once I get these features with the tool change done correctly. We can see that I need to do something on this pocketing operation over here because it seems to be melting the wax a little bit. Anyway, that's a you could say it's a partial failure or a partial success for making that mold, but it's back to the Google to find out how to do that properly. It's January 14, 2017.